Hello friends, welcome to AgriGP video channel. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about different terminology used in PBR system for variety such as farmers variety, extent variety, reference variety, example variety, new variety, candidate variety, initial variety, essentially derived variety. So all these topics we will discuss in detail. So first of all, we have to discuss farmers variety. Actually, farmers variety are that varieties which are traditionally cultivated and evolved by farmers, or we can say that these are desi varieties or land races or wild relatives that have evolved by farmers and farming communities. But farmers varieties are not notified varieties. Farmers varieties are not notified varieties, but farmers varieties can be protected sorry under PPVFRA, means Protection of Plant Varieties and Farmers' Right Act 2001. As we all know that PPVFRA requires novelty, distinctiveness, stability, and uniformity for registration. But in case of farmers variety and extant variety, the criteria of novelty is relaxed. There is no need of novelty because the farmers variety and extant variety are cultivated from a long period of time. So novelty is not required for protection of farmers variety and extant variety under PPVFRA. Now we have to discuss about extant varieties. What are extant varieties? Actually, all the released and notified varieties which are in common public domain and generally not protected under PPVFRA are extant varieties. But extant varieties can also be protected under PPVFRA, and there is no requirement of novelty for protection of such varieties under PPVFRA. Okay. The major difference in farmers variety and extant variety is that the farmers varieties are not notified varieties while extant varieties are released and notified varieties. Both these varieties are cultivated from a long period of time. One another difference in farmers varieties and extant varieties is that farmers varieties are especially evolved and cultivated by farmers and farming communities, while extant varieties may be developed by farmers or may be developed by breeder. Okay. Now we have to discuss about reference varieties. What are reference varieties? Actually, all the extant varieties which are released and notified and are in seed production chain are known as reference varieties. All the extant varieties that are notified and released and are in seed production chain are known as reference varieties. If extant varieties are in seed production chain, then they will be reference varieties. Now, what is example variety? If any variety is taken for the comparison of any particular character, then it will be example variety. If any variety taken for the comparison of any particular character of different varieties, then it will be example variety. Okay. Now, what is new variety? Actually, new variety are the genotypes that are developed by any breeders, and such genotypes can be registered under PPVFRA if they have novelty, distinctiveness, stability, and uniformity. Now, what is candidate variety? What is candidate variety? Actually, candidate variety is a new variety that has not been protected under PPVFRA. Candidate variety is a new variety that has not been protected under PPVFRA. Okay. Now, what is initial variety? Actually, initial variety is a new variety or maybe old variety that is protected under PPVFRA, under PPVFRA, and it is common in public domain, initial variety. Okay. Now, what is essentially derived variety? Actually, essentially derived varieties are developed by any breeders by focusing any particular characters. Suppose that the initial variety is very famous among the farmers and farming communities, but after the cultivation of this initial variety for some times, for some period of times, the initial variety affected by one or more disease. So another breeder want to capture the opportunity for solution of this particular problem, and he developed a new variety by using this initial variety through gene transfer, through gene transfer, or through back cross breeding, or through back cross breeding. So in initial variety, the another breeder transferred the gene for resistancy. So the new developed varieties will be essentially contain all the features of the initial variety, but it has one additional feature, that is disease resistancy. So essentially derived varieties are such varieties that have all the features of initial variety, but they contain one or more characters additionally. So I think most of the things are covered under this video. So if you like the video, please share it with your friends and colleagues. And if you are new viewer, please subscribe the channel.